3.
Greetings fellow Decepticons, Soundblaster1987 here with my review of SH Figuarts Thanos. This is the armoured version of Thanos from Avengers Endgame, the last part of Phase 4 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. As you can see here, Thanos is in his full black and gold armour with its very pale lavender purple skin poking out of the arms and the neck and everything. So, for size comparison, my last Figuarts review, SH Figuarts Kamen Rider Ryugen from the Kamen Rider Gaim TV series. As you can see, Ryugen is a standard 6-inch Figuart, whereas Thanos is about 8.5–9 inches tall because, you know, taller than everybody in the MCU, so obviously he has to be the biggest one. As a SH Figuarts figure from Bandai Japan, Thanos is loaded with articulation, and he also has several swappable hands and faces and whatnot. So, for example, the articulation, there's a ball joint at the neck, and a ball joint within the neck of the, the collar of the costume as well, the armour. Then, inward and outward motion at the shoulders, restricted by the moulding of the armour. Universal shoulder joint, you'll have to forgive the squeaking on my copy. I've not posed him all that much, so his articulation's still a bit stiff in some areas. You've got to be extremely careful with these shoulder joints because of the moulding of the armour interfering with the butterfly in and out shoulder joint. Then you've got a slight swivel within the ball joint socket of the shoulder, not an actual thigh swivel, bicep swivel like most Figuarts would have because of the way the armour is moulded. You'll have to see another Figuarts review for that kind of motion. Then double jointed elbow, again restricted somewhat by the shaping of the arm. Then ball joint and hinge combination on the wrists to give plenty of expressive motion. Multiple ball joints and such like in the torso for ab crunches and torso twisting action. Multi-directional hips as well, with the usual Figuart extending hip stem that you'll see on a lot of Super Sentai and older Kamen Rider figures from the Figuarts line. Again, no thigh swivel because of the moulding of the armour. Double jointed knees, with a slight swivel below the knee, and a universal ankle tilt with a toe hinge. Standard fare for an SH Figuart figure, really. And of course, it comes with this double-bladed sword, which is Thanos' signature weapon in the movie. To insert it into the hand, just take off one end of the sword and slip the hilt through the other end of the hand. Then stick the sword back together again, like so. Not easy working with figures like this from behind, I can tell you. Now, because of the way that the ball joints work on the hands, in order to swap the hands, you have to just grab the wrist with one hand, the hand with the other, and just yank the joint apart, like so. There's also an extending bit to the ball joint for the attachment to work without damaging anything. So for the Infinity Gauntlet arm, for example, I'll attach this reaching hand here. Just line up the ball joint of a socket carefully and just shove it into place. Flex it around a little to make sure it fits. And Thanos is ready to cause some more trouble for the Avengers. Now, this figure also comes with 3 swappable faces. I've currently got the neutral smile face on Thanos here, but you also have the serious or neutral negative face, and a screaming angry face that, if you ask me, would be better suited to the Hulk. So, in order to swap Thanos' faces, you have to yank his whole head off and then pull his face out of the helmet. bit tricky to do because the points on the cheek guards are pretty sharp on the helmet, so you've got to be careful with that. So you've got to pull the face downwards like so to sort of roll that out of the helmet. And then the same to put the face in. Thanos comes with a neutral face attached to the helmet, default out of the package. I just swapped my copy to the happy, smiling face because it looks better on my display with the pose that I'd set for him. So, that concludes my review of SH Figuarts Endgame Thanos. Join me next time when I'll be reviewing Takara Legends IDW Brainstorm. Till then, till all are one.